Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today we are in the Cathedral again. Yay! And the crowd goes crazy. And so today we're going to be running ISIS since we're here in the Cathedral. Now this is supposed to be kind of about the healing business here in the run. However, we are just going to go for survival of if we can even get through the invasion. And both invasions and so on and so forth. So we're going to go for a kind of dash in, dash out kind of damage set here. We're going to have Bridge to Glory. We're going to have a value of 632 that we're going to add to our damage sets here. So we're going to be up over 1,000 for the Brionic, which is pretty great. And we're going to be almost at 2,000 for the Impaler. Then we have the 20% for Ice against the purple ladies during the invasion. We will be using the Brionic because that will give us 50% increase to our damage. So we will have 1,000 plus 50%. So we'll be doing about 1,500 damage, which is pretty respectable for a weapon like this versus the purple ladies that we will fight against. And we will have pretty good I-core recovery overall. And then when we are running basic against the big giant enemies, we will be going for the Impaler Lightning, as we get an extra 10% and an extra 25% for doing Pierce and Lightning. So that is why we have Pierce and Lightning, and then during the invasion we will switch to Ice Slash for the purple ladies. So we will be kind of jumping in with Savage Dive, doing a couple of gifts, and then jumping out with Shadow Leap. And because we will have gift accelerators here all around, we should be pretty good overall to be able to pound on the enemy very, very hard. So we'll see here how things go. The invasion is around the corner, so we will have to see about that. So we can do this. Whoops. Oops, and we're pretty much dead. That's not a great way to start out here, but you can see that if we get hit, we're pretty much toast. We were just a little bit too far away, so let's go ahead and heal up here. 1 and 2 and 3, and let's go ahead and use our healing items here so we can get back to 10. As we had a bad little bit of a start there, so whoops, but that's how it goes. Sometimes you make one little wrong mistake and everything goes poorly. So very good, that fella's dead. So let's switch to the Brionic here and let's go for the invasion. Here we go. Oh, and we need to go for Aurora Flash. Ouch. Unfortunately, we did not hit the monkey there. As you can see there, it was very, 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 very good that we were able to... Eels got that giant lady pumped in the air, so we couldn't hit it or get the backstab. Unfortunately, we should have been going for the Aurora Flash in that moment, in that instance. So let's switch back here. Jupiter's Blade. So, okay, let's get our bearings a little bit. But for that fight, we will definitely want to engage a little smarter with our business that we have there. And so we'll go for this enemy safe and sound here. And you can see here that our whoops, never mind. Okay, for whatever reason, we are just not up on our offensive game there at all, getting slapped in the face quite a bit. We'll definitely have to take a heal here. We'll switch for the Brionic and Aurora Flash. And this is where it's helpful and useful to have 2 or so different weapons of different kinds. But as of right now, we're just going for halberds because EO has a halberd and such, and so it's worth it for us to go for what we have here. And let's load up on our gifts and let's get into the invasion. So if we do get a chance, we want to jump in. So you can see there that, whoops, we want, oh, okay. Oh, and we're dead. So Io's dead, I'm dead, everybody's dead. How nice. It took 3 hits and we were toast. So that's going to be quite the uphill battle that we have here, that we have to climb to go for the damage set here. So very, very tough because we are not meant to be getting hit at all. And you can see that we definitely have our work cut out for us. But you can see that the Impaler does very, very well if we are just going for the slash attacks here. The poke attacks, we don't really want to be doing too much slash damage versus the puppets there, the golden warriors. We want to be going for the piercing attacks as much as physically possible. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's go for our next gift. And we'll use this fella to load up on some free ichor there. Okay, great. And here we go. Let's make good use of our gifts here if we can. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, can't get both of them, so we'll go for one. Io, please don't die. Okay. And this enemy here, as you can see, we do really good damage overall, which is kind of ironic, as most of the time those enemies are pretty resistant to what we are doing. Okay, of course, they had to run in on us there. Okay, oh, okay, well, there goes Io, unfortunately. Okay. So you can see that Aurora Flash is very, very effective for what we are running here. Very, very effective. And stupid monkey boy. Whoops, we're dead. Okay, well, that's how that goes. They are just not going to give us this invasion by any means. But you can see that we do have the very, very nice ability to switch up between weapons to attack the different enemies that we need to. And we are running both light and dark at the same time, which can sometimes be problematic. And so that is where some of the problem is coming here. But you can see with Bridge to Glory, these enemies are kind of pushovers. Literally, you push them over and they stagger very easily, very quickly. So we'll give the invasion a few more attempts here, and then we will decide what to do after that, because this invasion is definitely very, 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 very difficult, and so we will have to decide here if this is worth the time for the build or not. But the Brionic then will be useless, as it is meant for specifically this invasion altogether. Okay. Oops. Okay, good. Awesome. Now, I hear a monkey, so let's get over here. I wish Io would go away from there. Oh boy, they're all coming after me now. I hope Io kills the monkey. Oh, the monkey is here. Okay, good. Okay. Oh boy. There's another monkey. Okay, that's not great. Okay. Oh, nice shot there, Io. Let's get rid of the monkey. Get rid of the monkey, okay. Oh my gosh. How many monkeys? There's so many stupid monkeys. Okay. boy. More monkeys. Good grief. Boy, we are in the corner here. Okay, Eo, I will leave it to you. Except Monkey Boy here. Okay. Well, we got a backstab, so that'll buy us a little bit of time here. Okay. More monkeys. Good grief. Okay. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And more monkeys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we are at the end here, which is great. Nope. We're dead. Thanks, Eo. Eo's dead. Excellent. How wonderful. Oh, and we're dead, unfortunately. Okay. That one launch attack messed us up pretty bad there at that one point, but we were doing pretty well there for a little bit of time. But you can see that it is more of a dash in, dash out kind of business, and having Shadow Leap active is actually pretty helpful for some of these encounters. Okay. Okay, you can see there that Savage Dive definitely does have some good damage to it, as we almost took her out in one use of it. However, you want all the gift accelerators active and running while you are using it. You don't want the gift accelerators any other way. You want, or on cooldown or anything, you absolutely have to have the gift accelerators running to make the most use out of it. So here we go. Let's go, Eo. Okay. Oh my gosh. More monkeys. Good grief. More monkeys. Wow. Okay. Okay. That will take this one out of the game for a minute. Okay. Okay, good. Great. Okay. Okay, you can see how much damage Aurora Flash is affording us here. And our I-Core recovery. So that's very, very nice. Okay, great. Oh boy. Oh, jeez. Eo, please. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's heal. Okay, Eo, please don't die. Please go heal. Please go heal. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay. I'm not quite sure why these enemies are doing things like this, and that is so bad. Why is Eo dying so much? She's just getting ruined. Okay. Ouch. Oh, are we dead? Nope. Okay. Now we're dead. Okay. That was really unfortunate there that EO died right towards the end, and that I got cornered by some stupid little sword attacks that shouldn't not have been that way. But yeah, we definitely have working overtime with Aurora Flash here, and it is a fantastic blade gift to use for these enemies. Okay, but it is very nice that we do have such a diverse gift and damage and weapon set here, that we have slash, we have pierce, and we have lightning and ice and blood and crush all at the same time as we go along here, which is pretty rare to have so many different options available here at any point in your experience with the game. So pretty nice, all things considered. Yes, very valuable, my haze. Okay. Oh geez, we got monkeys. These monkeys are going to ruin us. Oh geez, see, somehow the monkeys are getting damage. You'll get out of there, please. Okay, somehow we're dead. Thank you, Eel. Eel's probably toast here in a second. Wow, that is some infinite reach there that she's got. Okay, let's just head back. And it would be nice if we could keep Eel alive as good as possible here, because it will be much more enjoyable to have her along, while at the same time it's just, you know, super nice to have a companion here. Okay, great. And we do have some pretty good reach here with the Impaler. I know a lot of folks do enjoy the Impaler. It's a great weapon, has some really good reach, has some pretty good damage. It's the Dex version of the Pokey Spear, and the Cerulean Spear is the strength version of the Pokey Spear. So if you're looking for that kind of action there, that is how you go about choosing the difference between the two. Okay, good. And Monkey needs to go. Oh. Eel, please get out of there. Okay, good. Monkey down. Monkey down. Now let's... Oh, there's more monkeys. Oh, good grief. Okay, great. And more monkey. Oh my gosh. These monkeys just don't stop, do they? Ouch. Okay. The crazy amount of range that they have. That was 3,000 HP that she just put us through. Absolutely crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up here. 1, 2. That's good for now. Somehow we did not hit her. Okay. Oh, jeez. No more monkeys. Oh, whoops. Okay, I thought she was going for the other attack. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, Eel, come on. Why'd you have to die right now? Ugh. Okay. Oh, good grief. I thought I was outside of the reach. Oh my goodness. This invasion is just absolutely crazy. Now, if we can keep EO from dying,
Do not be afraid.
let's see. Let's, I guess, pick up Eva, and we'll bring her along for the benefit of having access to faster gifts.
Thanks for the help today.
So that will
There's
help
something
us
up ahead.
considerably in all kinds of scenarios.
This won't be easy. Stay sharp. Just
Oh, it
watch.
won't be easy. Well, actually, Eva, it was pretty easy. So Eva does pretty well versus most enemies. However, she's kind of a zero here in the Cathedral because of her ability to do blood and bayonets, and the enemies are constantly running after you. But her gift speed increase here is going to be extra valuable for this attempt here that we go through. Okay, so we'll get our haze at the end part here. Okay, go Eva, go. Big damage there. Okay, let's ignore them for now, and let's head down to the end here. We got monkeys chasing us, which is really bad. Whoops. Ouch. Are we dead? No. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Let's see here. This enemy's coming after us. Okay, stupid monkey needs to die. Okay, great. Man, we got more monkeys. Oh boy. Thank you, Eva, for killing that thing. Oh, more monkeys. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, good job, Eva. Okay, definitely need this and gift X. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, great. We barely survived. Somehow at 69. I guess that's the survival value that you need to survive at. So now we can switch back to Jupiter's Blade, and let's go ahead and heal up here quite a bit. And now you can switch in the interim here to improved regeneration, and that is a little way that you can go about getting better healing along the way if you don't want to go for having active the passive gifts along the way. So that's a fantastic way to make use of other passive gifts and such. Okay. And you can see there that the quick reactions of, you know, all of the gifts, like jump in with Savage Dive and then go for you jump in with Savage Dive, you do a gift, and then you jump out with Shadow Step, and the cool thing, Shadow Leap, and the cool thing is that because you're doing crush damage on the way out, you have the ability then to do some stagger because of that crush value, which is great. Oops. Okay. Good job, EO. Or Eva. So having the extra gift speed here is extra helpful and special because we are able to actually go for several gifts back to back to back here. So we are able to continuously have active our gifts without any real problems. As you can see there, we staggered her up pretty good overall, and you can see that the combination of the 3 gifts, Savage Dive into a Lightning Barrage into a Shadow Leap, is pretty damaging overall for these enemies because of the damage sets that we're going for. However, the Crush Blood here is not exactly the most ideal that we could be having access to, but the crush damage is definitely helpful for the stagger potential that we have baked into that gift. And it's a dodge as well, so you have a couple different dodges in the game. You have Shifting Hollow, Vanishing Hollow here. This one dodges forward, this one dodges straight up in the air, and then Shadow Leap dodges backwards. So you have all of the directions kind of covered. You just don't have something that dodges to the side except your regular dodge. So that's kind of nice that there are the 3 different versions that you could go for depending on what your taste and what your build and what your blood code is. So there's many different ways there to mix up what you want to go for. And sorry the invasion there took so very long. However, it is one of the roadblocks that you come to in the Cathedral if you are trying to go for some kind of 100% business. But it is definitely one of those that you actually want to watch for along the way. Now there we should have gone for the Brionic just to make sure that we get the Ichor back. So now we can go for this enemy, and we can get some damage here. Okay, and let's go ahead and fall on her head. There we go. Okay, so we got a lot of Ichor back from that, which is great. We just wanted to use the Brionic to get Ichor, not really for damage, and that is where the Impaler comes in. It is our damage weapon for these enemies. Okay, good. Oh, perfect. A backstab will do nicely here. Okay. Ouch. Okay, so we definitely took a huge chunk of damage there. So that is the problem we have, is that we get hit once or something like that, and it is pretty much over for us. Okay, but we are able to put out some pretty hefty damage sets just because of the fact that we do have very fast gifts all happening simultaneously, which is great. Okay, and here we can load up on Ichor and let our gifts time out and everything. Whoa, Eva just took a couple to the face there. That is really unfortunate for her, but okay. Okay, so not too bad there, except for Eva dying. She gets hit very hard by those giant cathedral ladies. I don't know what their name is. We were having a debate the other day that they were either called the Raging Noblewoman or the Stone Crusher. They're neither, but they are more on the Raging Noblewoman side of things than the others. Okay, so that's pretty good. 9,500 damage there for our couple of gifts, which is really good. And Lightning Barrage still does have a place where it can be used pretty well. Whoops. Whoa. that was weird. She like dodged at the same time that we were going for the attack. And Lightning Barrage is still pretty decent, all things considered, here in the Cathedral. It's one of the better places for it because of the enemy's weakness set as well as the damage type. And so if you are still looking for a way to use the barrage gifts, this is one of the places that you can make really good use of the lightning barrage to make really good things happen when you are up against most of the different enemies. Now, I know, again, like I said, this is supposed to be about a healing discussion, but the only healing discussion that we can bring is remembering to use like improved regeneration or bring EO along for regenerator to make the most out of your regenerations while you're walking along. Okay, almost killed her in one cycle there, which was pretty great. And it's pretty neat that we are able to we're able to have such a quick, fast, engaging, damaging set here to be able to really put the intensity on the enemy here. It's really good because typically you don't have those kinds of abilities to really pressure the enemy. And these enemies are especially unique as they do take more balance damage, and so you are able to stagger them with every 2 pokes, or every 3 pokes, depends. And that's really great that we have that option. Okay, Eva, defense is our duty. Good to know. But because we have such a good ability to stagger the enemy, having something like Savage Dive into a Shadow Leap is actually really helpful, because they do kind of leave you wide open. It is nice that we do have something that we can actually make use of in such a positive way, and typically that's not the case. Okay, as you can see there, we have the stagger in the engagement, so it cancels his attack, which is great. We definitely want to be canceling the enemy at any potential possible way that we can. Okay, and now we got this boy running down. Okay, and as you can see, these guys die relatively quickly. There's nothing really exciting about fighting them. It's simply just slapping them around to make sure that they don't run up on us from behind or anything like that and surprise us. So, but the invasion is the kind of highlight of that entire setup there, of this entire setup for the beginning of the area and kind of towards the end. The rest of this is simply using this entire build set to destroy these guys as you are able to jump in and jump out very quickly and effectively because of having so much mobility options available, which normally you don't have as a build set. You don't have a chance to usually move quickly or jump in on enemies like this. And we could have used Shadow Leap there to jump out, but that works just fine. Okay. Excellent. So you can see that we have, plenty ability to be able to jump in, jump out, get damage on the enemy, do kind of whatever we want, however quick playstyle we want to be. We have that potential and option all the time, which is great. Okay, so this enemy, again, just more of the pokes. And you can see that the double poke back to back there allows us to be able to stagger the enemy. And because we are doing Lightning Pierce the whole time with our weapon, we are completely comfortable and able to, do kind of whatever we want there. Okay, great. And as you can see, if switching weapons there definitely gave us an edge on the damage typing. Because we were doing slash ice, we got an extra like 40% damage added to our attacks there just because of switching weapons. So as you come across these different enemies, it's pretty interesting how you can kind of run up on these different enemies with these different setups and stuff, and you can actually make your life easier or harder depending on how you go about everything. Okay, great. We were playing it pretty dicey there, for sure, because you don't want to be too trigger happy with Shadow Leap because it is 3 Ichor, which is pretty hard to recover with the
I won't be long.
with the Impaler here. Okay, so we will switch to the Brionac here. And that got us a little bit of Ichor there, for sure. Okay, so we will go for some damaging swings there to make sure that we load up on Ichor. Yes, Eva, I will leave all kinds of work for you. Okay, as we continue on, we have these different enemies that we go up against, and it's really helpful here to kind of show you guys which enemies you want to be using which weapons on. So that's why we're kind of constantly switching back and forth. Let's see if we can hit her. Okay. Great. Okay. Oh, good. We got a backstab, so that means a big time reset here. Great. Okay, so these enemies, always the Impaler and the purple ladies down here, definitely the Brionac for them, and specifically the ice. As you can see, it works out very well. Now we don't have to continuously keep swapping Aurora Flash around because it is Lightning Slash, and the slash damage is where they take minus 10% damage from slash, so it's still doing some pretty good damage. It's just the ice is 30% more effective than multiplicative 30% more effective than lightning or Jupiter's Blade, so keep that in mind. Okay, and here again we're just going for multiple barrages right into her belly, so we are able and capable to ruin her quickly. Okay, and then we are up to the Berserker, which we will switch here to a different build set, and we will have kind of a interesting threshold of keeping ourselves alive. So don't do what I do, but it'll give you at least options and ideas of what to go for. Great. That was very good. Almost really bad there, all things considered, but it turned out pretty well. So big pokes here. Awesome. So you can see that the speed increases on Lightning Barrage there really help us to have gifts in between each of the pokes to be able to run up on the enemy very quickly and do some pretty hefty damage, because the barrage is 2.7 times our light value, which is let's see, almost 3600 damage about, and then they have a pierce weakness and a lightning weakness, so that also helps a ton for what we are going for. So very good to be using it that way. And now we are going for some hefty slash resist, because my man here does quite all about slash damage, so we need to go for a couple of these things here, and we will definitely go for a couple of backstabs for the Ichor as well as the health business. Okay. Okay, and let's go for blood-sucking blades. Now we can't heal Eva here. Okay, let's go for cleansing light. Come back here. Okay, so we do have some good ability here to heal ourselves. It's just we won't be exactly formidable here for a little bit, but because we have innate blood damage built into our attacks here, we are always doing more damage than we normally should be, just because of the fact that we are able to do that blood damage. We are constantly able to have really good damage just because of that fact. Okay, so let's go for more defense. Okay. Ouch. Oh, okay. Let's go for some launch attacks. Launch attacks. There we go. Very nice. And you can see here that we don't really have an insane amount of damage, but we are perfectly capable of, you know, keeping our own here with the amount of health recovery that we have and the amount of blood damage that we have as well. So we're able to keep ourselves going here pretty well, all things considered. Now it would be nice if we could get focused a little bit more often and a little bit more reliably than we are, but you can see that we're keeping up our health very well here. Okay, apparently I can't launch him again. So 757 is not great damage at all, but that's fine. Ouch. Wait, what the heck? I want to go, not, okay. So you can see that the slash resist here is very good for the Night Fang, which is why I think, which is why I think they give it to you in the Cathedral, is specifically for this guy. Okay, we'll take another backstab, but you can see that we have the ability here to go for some pretty damaging defenses and some great attacks here. Oop. Okay, let's go for a launch, and that'll finish it out. So we are super tank here, and we are able to... Thanks, Eva. We are able to... oh, that's right. We have Eva with us. I thought it was Eo. Never mind. We are able to handle the Berserker really well, and we can't really die because of Firm Stand and Feral Tenacity at the same time. And so we're able to completely tank his entire set because, as you see here, we have 78 slash resist, which is crazy insane that we are able to get that high. And on top of that, that 22 extra percent, of that 22%, we're doing 25% less damage, so he's only doing about 16% of his normal attack value, and then we have a 35% increase to our health. So very hard to kill this kind of setup for the Berserker, especially when we are getting hit a lot and we can launch him all the time, and we're getting healed off of all of the drain attacks that we're doing, and we are doing blood damage all the time regardless if blood weapon is active. So very helpful there as well, because it transfers a lot of our damage into the blood arena, which makes it valuable because he has 0 blood resist, and so we are able to make really good use of that option here. So anyways, we'll finish out the cathedral tomorrow, and with Aurora and the hardest invasion in the game. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this helped you with a little bit of a different view on Isis and Atlas here for their 2 very unique playstyles. And this was the part of the healing and the health recovery that I wanted to show to kind of fall in line with the run here. So very, very good, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.